Right now at 10, Dunn County authorities may have caught a break in a 50-year-old homicide.
And the Toma VA celebrates local veterans.
Plus, the Salvation Army bringing back a pair of holiday traditions.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Dunn County authorities have made an arrest in a cold case from 1974. According to the Dunn County Sheriff, 84-year-old John Miller of Owatonna was arrested for the 1974 murder of Mary Chalet. Police say her body was found in a Springbrook Township snowbank, stabbed multiple times after vanishing while hitchhiking from Minneapolis to Chicago to attend an art show. Miller allegedly told police he offered her a ride and asked for sex. Dunn County Sheriff says besides tips, they used DNA technology to retest evidence to find and arrest Miller.
After years and years of looking at this case and trying to figure out what somebody might have missed through an investigation, to finally get somebody in custody for this homicide after 50 years is an incredible feeling.
Now, Miller remains behind bars but could be back in Wisconsin on Monday.
Police have identified the 5 victims in an apparent murder-suicide at 2 homes in Duluth. It happened yesterday. Police made the discovery during a welfare check on 47-year-old Erin Abramson. Also dead, her 15-year-old son, Jacob. In another home, the bodies of 45-year-old Catherine and 7-year-old Oliver Nephew. Also in that home, the suspect, 46-year-old Anthony Nephew. He died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was once in a relationship with Abramson and the father of Jacob. Right now, no word on a motive.
The man accused of killing Takara Manning is bound over for trial. Yesterday, 39-year-old Andrew Nauman appeared in Monroe County Court for his prelim. He faces 4 felonies for the death of Manning in early October, which includes felony murder and first-degree intentional homicide. Nauman is being held on a $1 million cash bond and is expected to be arraigned on December 10th.
An Illinois man is facing homicide charges after a September crash in Monroe County. 47-year-old Shane Slater is facing 4 felonies, including first-degree reckless homicide and homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. He's accused of causing a 2-vehicle crash on I-90 East near Toma. Police say they found alcohol and Delta-8 gummies in his car. He reportedly did not know how he ended up at the crash site. He's held on a $25,000 bond.
A Kenosha grade school is closed today after police stopped a school shooting attempt yesterday. Police say a 13-year-old tried to enter Roosevelt Elementary with a gun. The suspect, a former student, allegedly made several comments to fellow students before the attempt. Among the evidence police have, video of the teen with a weapon and online searches about school violence.
We really had a fantastic first Friday of November with some areas reaching up into the 60-degree mark, so that was good. We still got dry conditions overnight, and for your morning it will remain dry, but cloud and cover will be on the increase as the winds pick up out of the south-southeast as the system begins to approach. So 39, not too bad to start off, and getting up to 50 with cloudy skies by the time we get to noon, remaining dry at La Crosse. And the same story for Eau Claire, 36, increasing clouds with a little bit of sun in the morning, but I think it'll be pretty much overcast or cloudy skies by noon, getting up to 48 with that east-southeast wind beginning to increase. So just a few clouds out there right now. Big picture shows cloud cover gets more extensive as you go to Iowa and further south. There's that large system that dumped a lot of snow in New Mexico and now is dumping all the snow in Colorado, including Denver, and the precipitation ahead of it. It looks quite impressive right now, but it is going to weaken as it gets closer to us. So that's a system that'll be coming through later on Saturday through Sunday. So we do have some rain in the forecast to break down. We'll break down how much also that we'll get and what the temperatures look like going into Veterans Day and beyond a bit later in the broadcast.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Craig. Well, a traffic alert to tell you about as you plan next week's commute. Theater Road in Onalaska will close starting Monday for repairs. That closure is going to be from East Main Street to Midwest Drive. Traffic headed north can still access the Mayo Clinic. Theater Road should be back open next Friday at 3 p.m.
Flags around Wisconsin are flying at half-staff today. It's in honor of late Milwaukee Alderman Jonathan Brostoff. The 41-year-old's funeral was held today. Officials say Brostoff died Monday from an apparent suicide. Brostoff, who also served in state assembly, was an advocate for mental health. He believes behind a wife and 4 children.
A Veterans Day ceremony at the Tomah VA Medical Center honored men and women who served in the armed forces. About 50 veterans attended the event today. Organizers presented the colors and the Brookwood High School band gave a taps performance. A colonel and nurse of the U.S. Army says these veterans deserve thanks.
They really laid the path for me. Their sacrifice and their service, they paved the way for me to serve. Me being able to serve this great nation is really a reflection of all the other veterans that served before me.
It's an ongoing tradition for the Tomah VA to celebrate the Friday before actual Veterans Day.
The Salvation Army kicking off its Red Kettle campaign today. It happened at Festival Foods on State Road. The campaign runs through December 24th, and you can make cash donations or via QR code at one of their 21 locations throughout La Crosse County.
Fundraising means more people we can help. With our shelter, 64 people in our shelter, with the outreach we do to the general homeless community, with the food that we serve to people on a daily basis.
They are currently looking for volunteers to ring bells, and to sign up for that, you can go to registertoring.com.
The Salvation Army also launching its annual Angel Giving Tree program today. Trees are set up at Walmart, Pizza Ranch, and Advanced Auto Parts in La Crosse and Onalaska. Those trees have tags that feature a child's name, age, and their gift wishes. This annual initiative aims to provide toys and clothing for children during the Christmas season.
Well, if you do,
I like the Angel Tree program. I think it's wonderful. As someone who works with the Salvation Army, I've been doing this for over 34 years, and it's always the greatest day in the world to have our distribution day.
Deadline to get those gifts in is December 2nd.
State Road Elementary unveiling something cool today, a book vending machine. Students have to reach certain goals to earn a special token to use the machine. School officials hope the unique experience will encourage students to build up a home library.
Every student needs to get excited about literacy in their own way, and this is a really unique opportunity for the students at State Road to have some excitement around receiving a book. It gives students access to free reading materials, which every student needs.
The vending machine contains all kinds of books from various authors. The countdown to the inauguration.
President-elect Trump has his chief of staff and now a short list for Secretary of State.
It's Carl's Can't Wait for Black Friday sale.
And you are invited.
Save up to $2,800 instantly, plus get bonus rebates. Purchase any LG 4-piece kitchen package and get this LG 55-inch TV free. Save up to $800 on Serta iComfort and Perfect Sleeper mattress sets. All TVs and soundbars are on sale, and you have got to check out this new LG 98-inch TV.
So, don't stand in long lines.
Come on in.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this great offer on the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, outstanding acceleration and handling with cargo, and a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty.
Gear up this hunting season with Johnson Tractor and get 0% APR for 54 months or up to a $2,000 cash rebate on select Kubota Sidekick RTVs. Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
I enjoy working with businesses, seeing their vision and being there every step of the way to watch them become successful.
Union State Bank meets our personal and business needs.
At Contractor Supply, our motto is your partner in building excellence, and Union State Bank is all of that.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Union State Bank. I wouldn't have what I have today if it wasn't for Union State Bank.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As he gets ready to head back to the White House, President-elect Donald Trump's legal problems are fading into the background for now.
While lawyers are working to wind down those cases, he's working to put his staff in place ahead of the inauguration. Nicole Skenga has more details from Washington.
As President-elect Donald Trump begins to build his administration from the ground up, he's narrowing down his list of possibilities for Secretary of State. CBS News has learned Trump is considering former Ambassador Richard Grenell, while a source says Senator Bill Hagerty is also on the list among others, including Florida Senator Marco Rubio. After the former president's resounding election victory this week against Vice President Kamala Harris, the State Department addressed questions about foreign policy during the transition through Inauguration Day.
We will continue to pursue an end to the war in Gaza, an end to the war in Lebanon, a surge of humanitarian assistance. And that is our duty to pursue those policies right up until noon on January 20th. And when the president-elect takes office and becomes the president of the United States, it is, of course, his right to pursue different policies.
As for Trump's legal problems, the Department of Justice has taken the first steps to end the criminal cases against him. Special counsel Jack Smith filed a motion to vacate the remaining pretrial deadlines in order to give the government time to assess how to comply with DOJ policy. That policy prohibits prosecuting a sitting president. Judge Tanya Chutkin immediately granted the motion and asked for an update by December 2nd. Nicole Skenga, CBS News, Washington.
The Justice Department has unsealed charges in what it's calling an Iranian murder-for-hire plot to kill President-elect Trump. 2 men are in federal custody in New York, and a third is believed to be in Iran.
And the Justice Department unsealed charges. Officials in recent months have pointed to ongoing efforts by Iran to target Trump and other current and former U.S. officials.
Well, after the break, get ready to feel the holiday spirit.
How a local business is spreading Christmas cheer when we come back.
And we do have some weekend rain in the forecast, but it's not the entire weekend. We'll time out when to expect it, how much, what the temperature looks like going forward towards Veterans Day. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Figured you want your usual.
Thank you. You know me too well.
Enjoy your pie.
For last-minute gifts, the people you hold dear, and everyone on your list. Holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery are here, with prices ranging from $1 to $20 and top prizes up to $100,000.
Great minds.
With so many games to choose from, it's easy to find gifts for everyone at your local Wisconsin Lottery retailer.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Right now is the best time to save with store-wide sale prices, special financing, and free gas just for shopping at Drury's. Only at Drury's will you find beautiful sofas and chairs, solid wood bedrooms and dining rooms, the area's best selection of top grain leather, plus a design team to help you put it all together. Great sale prices, special financing, and free gas. Now during the Veterans Day sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
It's Hy-Vee's Big Baking Sale this Friday and Saturday. Hy-Vee flour, just 99 cents. Butter, just $2.99. Hy-Vee cream cheese, just 99 cents. That's Smart Sugar, $1.99. Hy-Vee powdered or brown sugar, $1.48. And canned pumpkin, just 99 cents. Get these great deals and more, both in-store and online, during the Big Baking Sale, Friday and Saturday, only at Hy-Vee.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Convenience is a big factor. We're right here in Onalaska.
We're local. You know, we've been here for a long time. We take all insurances. We service and repair many different makes and models of hearing aids. Even if you didn't get your hearing aids with us, we'd be happy to take a look at them.
If your hearing aid is still under warranty, we can do some warranty work for you there.
You know, just walk in. You know, you don't have to have an appointment. I'm happy to help if I can.
Our family is helping your family. Better Hearing Center, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, some folks got into the holiday spirit a little early tonight at the Grounded Patio Cafe in downtown La Crosse.
Yeah, the coffee shop held a holiday open house with cheerful decorations, jolly tunes, and a Christmas tree lighting. Patrons were encouraged to shop at local businesses while enjoying the festive lights of downtown.
Christmas tree lighting behind us and crowds and people are out and just a good community event, a lot of fun.
Seasonal drinks were on tap, and so was a visit from the man himself, Santa Claus.
Well, in spite of all this holiday hoopla, it definitely still feels like fall right now still.
Right.
Doesn't quite feel like Christmas just yet, even though the snowflakes are up. And
No.
it looks really pretty.
Mild has been the theme of the week on Greg's 8-day forecast. Is that sticking around, Greg?
Yeah, it looks like the mild conditions stick around for another, really, even throughout next week. We're still looking at mild conditions. It just, the pattern has not changed quite yet. For Veterans Day, still mild. We might have a little bit of gusty winds behind a cold front coming through. That's about the only thing really to speak note of. Otherwise, dry conditions, 40s and 50s, pretty mild even for this time of year. Right now for the system, we got to get through the rain for the weekend before we get to Monday. The rain from the system is going to be the one that we're going to be watching for, but it is weakening, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, as it pulls north. So we're not going to expect all the rain they're seeing in the southern plains and the amount of snow, obviously, they're seeing in eastern Colorado right now. So we still have some evening showers for Saturday afternoon and evening, but we're not expecting a lot of precipitation with this one. I think the best chance to see more widespread rainfall, and that would use light, would be probably Sunday morning as the second one comes through. Once we get through Sunday morning, it should be dry. Sunday afternoon, it looks dry through Veterans Day, and as I mentioned, we could get a little breezy with that north wind behind that cold front, maybe for a brief time in the afternoon. But overnight temperatures really are going to stay pretty much kind of almost where they are right now, because the cloud cover is going to start increasing, so they're not going to drop off too much more than the mid to upper 30s, maybe a little bit upper 20s to go further east in the colder spots. But all in all, still above average for this time of year. Then tomorrow, the showers really don't come back until the afternoon hours, so dry for the morning, temperatures getting up into the low 50s, maybe a few spots even mid 50s further east where they won't see the showers till late in the afternoon or closer to the evening. But all in all, not too bad of a Saturday. And then the rainfall Sunday morning, really that looks the best chance to see some light rainfall, but it won't last all that long through about noon. Then the afternoon will probably be in the upper low 50s, mid 50s in a few spots. By the time you get to noon, here's the showers out to the west, and it's going to take some time to get up here. More of the activity is further to the west of the Mississippi. As you go further east, not as much. But I think by the time we get to 3 to 4, we'll start seeing some of the showers begin to approach Eau Claire, La Crosse, and further southeast, and just a little bands coming up through the area through the evening hours. So not expecting a lot of precipitation, but you might get wet for a brief amount of time. They'll continue to lift northeast, and then I think we might see a break after about 10 p.m. and just cloud cover remaining. Mild overnight, remaining in the 40s. Here comes a low that's going to be giving us our second round of precipitation. It's going to rotate right through. So basically by about 7 to about 11 a.m., I think that's a good chance to see some light rain, maybe in a few moderate rain spots. Probably we're going to see most of the accumulation. By the time we get to noon, it's out off to the northeast. We have clearing skies temporary, and then as we go into Veterans Day, as I mentioned, a cold front's going to be kind of coming through, dry cold front, but notice the blue there, the winds start to pick up in the afternoon, so we might see some gusty winds, but all in all, remaining dry for Veterans Day. And the good news is that goes on through Tuesday. Rain amounts, not expecting a lot with this. You get lucky if you get a quarter, maybe a half, but I think everyone will remain under a quarter of an inch. And then Tuesday's dry, we have more rain coming Wednesday, but that's a brief system, and temperatures remain mild even beyond that through next weekend, remaining in the 50s. So yes, no cold, no snow. We're not getting what Colorado and New Mexico's getting quite yet, but that'll be coming eventually.
Yeah,
you know.
they can keep it for a little while.
For now.
A little longer.
Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, late game heroics. Prep football teams facing off in the sectional finals. Find out which teams are now just one win away from a state title game in Madison. Jacob is next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley stain-resistant fabric Where Have You Been All My Life Black Friday event. But don't wait. It's also the Ashley You Can Save Up to $1,000 store-wide Black Friday event.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
Hey, Dominic here, and we always get asked, what do you have for chicken? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4: chicken, barbecue, Jamaican jerk, and good old original. Just take your chicken, brush some olive oil on it, shake on your choice of seasoning, and grill or bake thoroughly until done. From mild to a little spicy, you can make sure everyone's satisfied, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store, and you can even sauce it up using barbecue seasoning and ketchup.
Improving your home, improving your life with new entry doors. Few things in your home get the constant use of the entry door. Older entry doors are often hard to open, hard to close, drafty, cold, ugly, insecure, or all of these things, a source of daily misery. Correctly installed entry doors provide a safety and security for your family. They are easy to operate, provide comfort, and say welcome to family and friends. Call or visit the Board Store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day. The Board Store.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley Mommy Needs This More Than Anything Else in the World Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley You Can Get 0% interest for 72 months Black Friday event.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
60 teams entered the night in hopes of keeping their high school football seasons alive. Here in La Crosse, the Aquinas Blue Golds were looking for some revenge against the one team that beat them all year, the Columbus Cardinals. Battle of the top 2 teams in Division 4, stakes could not be higher. First drive for Aquinas, they set the tone at the line of scrimmage, marching down the field, capping off the drive with a Kyle White rushing score, 2-point conversion, good. Cardinals would respond, Peyton Powers surveying the field's gonna throw it up into the night sky, and Jordan Mabry says, gimme that. Strolls into the end zone for 6 points. And the next drive for the visitors, they jump in front. Powers gives it off to Connor Roche. He barrels his way into the painted area to make it 14-8 Columbus. But here come the Blue Gold counter punches. Thornton going up top to Trey Barr, and he hauls in the pass on the fade route to put the Blue Golds in the red zone, and Kyle White would punch it in on the quarterback keeper. And get this, Aquinas recovers an onside kick and scores with under 2 minutes left, and a Trey Barr touchdown reception would do it. The Blue Golds win a thriller by a final of 29-28. So it'll be Aquinas facing off with Racine St. Catharines with a chance to go to the state title game in Division 4. We're still waiting to hear where the site is. The Logan Rangers have found their groove lately. They put up 42 points in their opening playoff matchups. The boys from the north side taking on Medford, who haven't dropped a game since August 30th when they fell to Onalaska. This team looking to keep it going. Logan looking to make it to level 4 for the first time since 2013. Wild one in Medford. Fourth quarter, just a 1-point game. Rangers ahead, it's Raider ball. Evan Zarneski's got an opening. Clear as day, beats it to the second level, and we have liftoff. Reaching the end zone untouched for the lead. Then with 5-point game, with seconds remaining, play action for the Lancers. Bradley Check hits Owen Check alone in the end zone, but after a bit of discussion, it's called back. So the Raiders have life. Not over yet though. Check is gonna take the snap. He's nearly gonna get sacked, only to find Maxime Roberts in the right place, right time for a game-winning score. Your Logan Rangers are fighting to see another day, ladies and gentlemen. They win a shootout, 51-48. The Logan Rangers, how about it? What a run by Coach Noble and the guys. They'll take on Notre Dame in a week from today in the state semis. Again, no word on that location. And speaking of the offenses that just can light up a scoreboard, Prairie du Chien is 5th in the state across all divisions in points. Right behind them, Milwaukee Academy of Science, the two squaring off from Blackhawk Country. Which defense could hold strong and advance? PDC hoping it'll be them, and the hometown crowd was rocking and the home team was rolling. On the defensive end, Braylon Albritton airs it out, but the grab is made by Mason Hurd. That's a pick. He runs it back into Nova territory, and that would set up the bulldozer that is Blake Thierry, stiff-arming defenders, making his way into the end zone. He goes to put the Blackhawks up 7. Next PDC possession, it's Brady Lenzendorf getting his name called. He makes the most of it. Hard-earned yards there as he grinds his way in. Then the Novas knocking on the doorstep. But on 4th down, the Blackhawks come up with a big stop in their own territory, and there was no looking back after that. Next quarter, the toss is to Thierry as he brings it outside and slides on in to the promised land to go up 3 scores. PDC has yet to allow a point on their home turf this season as they pick up the win 39-0. So it's divisions 3, 4, and 5 all still having a team alive as PDC continues their fantastic run. They'll take on the always dangerous Stratford Tigers. We're back in a moment to check out on the Aquinas volleyball team today at State after this break.
Life's busy. Off is not an option. You need to be on time, on the go, on the call, or just ready to play on. Life's waiting. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of over 700 locations today.
At Rank Seed, we expect excellence in every seed. Superior genetics, state-of-the-art processing facilities, and extensive testing for proper placement. Let us help you find the right seed for your growing conditions. Rank Seed. Results since 1846.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement.
How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people should call.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
During the Veterans Day mattress sale at Home Sleep Express, get 10% off sale prices on quality mattress brands Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Plus, get free delivery and setup. The Veterans Day sale, going on now at Home Sleep Express.
Batteries Plus has the national scale for all your power needs and a dedicated expert for the local support you want. Power on with Batteries Plus Business.
The Aquinas girls volleyball team is in search of their first state title in program history. An early wake-up call today. The Blue Golds looking to have some eggs, bacon, toast, and a side of victory for breakfast. Our own Kate Overton was there.
It was an early morning for the Aquinas girls, an 8 a.m. start here at the Resch Center, but the Blue Golds were up and ready to go. Division III semifinals. Aquinas got the top seed up against Bonduelle. First set, Josephine Lawton serving it up. Bonduelle defends, but that's right in front of Samantha Davis, and she makes them pay. Gets the kill, point, Blue Golds. Later in the set, Aquinas setting up the offense. Lawton finds Addison Four, who finds some open space. Aquinas rolling. Then on set point, Bonduelle on the attack, but Emma Dobbins says not today. Gets the block. Aquinas takes set one, and then later in set three, Blue Golds looking to close it out. Lawton with the serve, and that's going to be an ace to end the match. Aquinas gets the sweep and are moving on to the finals.
I told the girls my senior year I was here for the first time. Aquinas got to state. We lost in the semis. So to be the coach and to come out with a win and to be playing in the championship is super special to me, and I couldn't ask for a better group of kids behind me to do it.
Aquinas will play one last time tomorrow afternoon for a chance at winning the school's first volleyball state championship. That one's set to start at 2:30. Reporting in Green Bay, Kate Overton, News 8 Now.
All right, great stuff, Cade. Thank you. The Blue Golds will face off with the 2-seed Barron tomorrow, as he mentioned, at 2:30, and we'll have those highlights for you right here on News 8. Speaking of important competitions, on Saturday, the UW lacrosse football team has a big one at Roger Herring Stadium at 1 p.m. It's the Eagles and Warhawks of UW Whitewater clashing in front of what's expected to be a packed house. Last year, UWL was victorious, snapping a 19-game losing streak to Whitewater. It's a big one in the conference standings, as well as both teams are 5-3 overall and 3-2 in WIAC play. UW Lacrosse hasn't beat the Warhawks at home since 2003, and we'll have those highlights for you tomorrow. And after a shutout victory over River Falls yesterday, tomorrow the UWL women's soccer team will look to continue their dominance in the conference in the WIAC championship games. It's the 8th straight season the Eagles have played in the league title match, and if they get the win, it'll be their 3rd straight. They're taking on the Platteville Pioneers. Action gets underway at 5:30 in La Crosse. We'll be back to wrap things up after this break.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE?
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
Dad, 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks. Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
At Sealands Carpetland, we know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealands is perfect for muddy feet
and water balloon fights.
At Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley, let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, our annual Toyland tradition kicks off the gift-giving season with amazing toys at unbeatable prices. So discover the magic during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's toy sale. Like these X-Shot Sonic Blasters, just $10.99. Barbie camping tent playsets, $39.99. Shop store-wide savings like this Schumacher multi-amp battery charger, only $89.99. Plus, in honor of Veterans Day, all veterans and active military members get an extra 10% off their entire purchase this Saturday through Monday, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in.
Trade it in.
The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in.
Trade it in.
If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in.
Trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no-interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale.
Trade it in.
No matter your level of comfort with technology, our secure website allows for worry-free transactions. Whether at your computer or in the palm of your hand, our mobile app lets you manage your account on the go. For over 120 years, Union State Bank has provided our customers and community with quality financial services. We're here for you and welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Pilgrims está creciendo y queremos que formes parte de una empresa exitosa, estable y segura. Estamos ofreciendo salarios más altos y más incentivos de pago que nunca. Visítenos en cualquier día para someter una solicitud en nuestra oficina de contratación o el miércoles para una entrevista inmediata. Ayúdenos a alimentar al mundo mientras le proporcionamos un entorno de trabajo seguro, un empleo estable y esencial con un salario fijo. Visítenos en cualquier momento en 502 West Main Street, Arcadia, Wisconsin, o someta su solicitud hoy en pilgrims.com.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
U.S. Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro. The first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Spread the word.
And don't forget camera control. It'll blow you away.
Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
So 3 high school football teams entered the night alive and 3 remain. What a night. It's going to take some time for me to get to bed tonight with all this excitement. And one volleyball team is left standing as well. I'll have that report from Green Bay. Speaking of Green Bay, the Packers on a bye week as well as the Badger football team, but still plenty of great content coming to you from the News 8 sports team Saturday and Sunday. A lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out. Not quite the frenzy, but still a great time. Nothing from me here. Have yourself a great weekend.